I was born Diana Veronica Novak on a warm day on the 30th of July, 1985 in Lipova, Romania. The country was under communist regime ran by Nicolae Ceausescu. Times were tough for the Romanian people, and so my father decided to leave me and my mom for a short time to try to escape out of Romania and seek asylum in Yugoslavia. A week before my church dedication, when I was just 2 months old, my father succeeded to swim approximately 1 kilometer across the cold, freezing Danube River in the middle of the night into Yugoslavia. Fleeing Romania was not easy if you didn't get shot dead or you were captured and beaten and thrown into jail. Crossing the border into Yugoslavia was the goal of many refugees during the 1965 to 89 Romania communist era. An American church sponsored my father coming to America, and in March of 1986, my father arrived in California. 14 months later, on May 11, 1987, my mom and I arrived to America. It had been 20 months since we had last seen my father. He left when I was 2 months old, and we met again when I was 2 months shy of my second birthday. We lived in California for another year. During that time, my brother Jonathan was born. In 1988, our now family of 4 moved to Everett, Washington, where I started kindergarten. I had to take ESL and had to learn how to speak, read, and write in English. One memory that stands apart in my head during my elementary school years was being a student of the week and having to tell my class what my favorite food was. Picture this. I'm standing on the special chair in front of the class. The whole class is sitting in front of me. My teacher is here. She's writing on the board all the things that make me special. She gets to the part where it was to name your favorite food. I could not explain to the classroom that I love sarmale, and I remember saying sarmale, but they didn't know who that was. They were trying to understand me. They didn't even know how to spell it. I didn't even know how to spell it. And all I could tell them was sarmale, and I was doing this with my fingers and my hand, trying to explain to them it's small and it's kind of the shape. And my teacher was trying her hardest to understand me, and I couldn't even explain to them what the ingredients were because I didn't even know English that well yet. So my teacher, when she saw me kind of doing this and small, she said egg, and I was so frustrated by that point and so embarrassed that I couldn't even tell my peers, tell the class what it was that I loved, that I just said yes, egg. And that story has stuck with me till this day, that I had on my chart egg as my favorite food, while all the other kids had cool food like pizza and burgers and all that. Yeah. In 1995, our family had now grown to 7 children total. We left Washington and moved to Arizona. My parents had 2 more children, John and James. James, who was born second to last, was born with spina bifida. I think me having been the oldest of 9 children, one of whom was special needs, it had taught me grace, love, patience, empathy, among many other things. I grew up older than my years and loved all things domestic. I am a nurturer by nature because of it all. Fast forward to September 22nd, 2002, to my wedding. I was 17 and he was 19 years old. Both of us came from strong Romanian families, traditional values, and faith. I was the oldest of 9 and my husband was the youngest of 12. Family, faith, and love has been the center of our marriage since 2002. We will celebrate 18 years of marriage this coming September 2020. We have 3 beautiful children together. Our oldest, Florentina Diana, is a junior in high school. Emma Veronica is in 8th grade, and Ethan William is in 3rd grade. We also have a beautiful German Shepherd named Vera. Since my children are all in school and not relying on me so much, I decided to come back to school and get my nursing degree. Nursing is a field that I have always been interested in and passionate about since I was a little girl. You can pretty much say taking care of people and having that responsibility has been pretty much ingrained in me since birth. Besides taking care of people, my other passions consist of all things DIY and crafty, from photography to making fun of cakes, cooking, baking, refinishing things, painting, all of that, you name it, I pretty much have done it all. So I leave you with this. Philosopher and life coach Tony Robbins once said, "You see, it's never the environment, it's never the events of our lives, but the meaning we attach to the events. We interpret them, how we interpret them, that shapes who we are today and who we'll become tomorrow." So all of the experience that I went through from a little child helped me take care of my 8 siblings to getting married at a young age and having my own 3 children have all contributed to shaping who I am today and who I will be tomorrow. Thank you.